Oh, how's everybody doing? Puppy Pot and Chill number 708. I'm going to talk really quick about what is being said on mainstream media and why the millennials and younger people are listening to it and believing it. Because it's the only news they're getting out there. So, it's sad, but the bias and lies being pushed by the mainstream media and Democratic left is what the millennials are getting. That's the information that they're getting. That's why everything is so messed up. Mainstream media really knows only how to lie. And the kids believe what they're being told because they were raised to believe that the news will tell them the truth. And it won't. The mainstream media pushes their bias and lies. They don't want you thinking for yourself. They want you to do as you're told. Don't do any critical thinking. But the mandates are causing more problems because many police and military personnel are saying no. They're not going to enforce the draconian illegal mandates from the power seekers. Good for you. Thank you for standing up for the people's rights and not doing what the overlord's biddings want you to do. I mean, let's face it. If the person in charge tells you to go out and shoot a kid, are you morally going to do what's right? Or are you just going to follow what they tell you to do? Munch, go lay down now. We're so fucked. But the mainstream media, lying about court proceedings and other things, it's like the mainstream media wants the riots and the looting to continue because they're not even telling the truth about the trial proceedings. They're making up their own stories, fake news, to fit the agenda that they want to push upon the people. Now, why would they do that? Because they want unrest. They want riots. They want people to loot. Why? Well, because that sells, that makes money for them. And fuck the rest of the people. If they get hurt, just innocent collateral damage. Antifa, BLM, and a few other groups are calling the judge in the Rittenhouse saga Nazi and a white schmatzi and a schmite supremacist. Because his ringtone on his phone was proud to be an American. This is how ignorant the Antifa BLM groups are. They actually call for violence, saying, let them loose, we know how to handle a schmite. In other words, let them loose, we'll beat them down. This is how ignorant the Antifa BLM groups are. They call for violence. Nobody stops them. If anybody from the other side were to do this, but because one side does it, it's okay. This is how ignorant everything is becoming. They're calling him the schmemmerpress, the terrorist, and everything. And he is clearly, obviously, if you watch the video, he was in a clear-cut case of self-defense. All right? He went down there to help people. He didn't want to hurt anybody. But A pedophile and a thief tried to shoot him, so he defended himself. And then people are like, oh no, we must protect the pedophile and the thief, without knowing what they're doing. Every Rosenbaum is a pedophile. Look it up. Anyway, people they're all stuck in their own little bubble there, and they think they know what's right, and they don't. They're either misinformed or they're uninformed, but they think they know what's going on. Just ask them, they'll tell you. But the left is using some things that's crazy, that's literally made up science. There's a video that went around and went viral, and it showed Rittenhouse chasing Rosenbaum. It's an obvious fake, and everybody's going, but if they use this in the trial, they would have a clear-cut case. Rittenhouse is a bad guy. Too bad it's fake. Not real. So anyway, quit it. You know, there's a bunch of fake news going around, and there's a bunch of fake things going around, and people are just, they're not willing to actually look into the trial and the proceedings. They are going to just listen to what mainstream media says and go, I believe that. No. If mainstream media's lips are moving, they're lying. Okay? Take Lon Damone. He had all these horrible things to say about Florida, saying what kind of a backward state they were and how bad they were. But when it came to vacation time, guess where Lon Damone went? That's right. That jerk, fucking worthless piece of shit pundit from CNN went to Florida. Got to go to Florida to get yourself your Florida on. Fucking hypocritical piece of shit. This is the kind of complete, unwavering, blind ignorance from the left. You know, and at this point, anybody that thinks Kyle is guilty has fallen into the trap of the bias and lies of the mainstream media. If you watch the court proceedings, you can see for yourself that Kyle is in a clear-cut case of self-defense, period. But the mainstream media wants to try to paint it their own way. What are they going to do when Kyle walks because of, you know, the law? Stupid. They want him so bad they're willing to make up stories and lies and then push as hard as they can on those lies. Hold on, I gotta load another bowl. And let's just think about that. The mainstream media would rather create a fake story with lies and everything else to push their agenda rather than admit the truth that Kyle's not a bad person. That's how bad things are. They don't care about the truth. They have an agenda they want to push, and come hell or high water, they're going to push that agenda. Even if it's wrong, they do not care. Fuck Lon Damone, piece of shit. The government wants to get rid of personal bank accounts. Yep. Forcing people to do all their banking with the Federal Reserve. Now, how bad could that possibly be? Well, let me see. That way they'd be able to track everything you do down to the last penny. keep control of you. This is just another way the government can monitor your spendings. And if they happen to not like what they see, they'll pull you in and put you in jail. This is where we're headed. We keep giving the government more and more control, and it's just coming back and biting us in the ass. Like the CDC said, you know, the lockdowns aren't working. We should stop the lockdowns. What does Biden say? Oh no, we can't give up that control. We need our lockdowns. So even though the unprecedented spike in suicides keeps to climb, Biden says, fuck that, we need control. Those people are collateral damage. Fuck him. Alright, I'm going to shut this down. Let's take another hit. Look, stop listening to what they're saying and watch what they're doing. That will literally tell you everything you need to know. Quick shout out to Eric Scanlon. I use his channel to unwind. I'll sit and watch him play video games from time to time. It's a good channel to watch if you just want to let your mind go away for a little bit and let somebody else take you on a journey. To me, it's like watching a movie that has many different endings and ways to go about watching the movie. So anyway, quick shout out to Eric. And if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. If you really like them, share them. If you're feeling crazy, subscribe. You can't love everybody, but we can try not to hate, okay? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. My roommate is home until Monday, and, well, we'll just see how that goes. So far, he's in a lot of pain, and he's really whiny grumpy. I can't blame him. He's in a lot of pain. I'd be whiny. I am whiny grumpy when I'm in pain, so I'm not gonna say. Anyway. Yeah, try to. I hope things go good for you. I hope things aren't bad. Come here, dummy. Gotta say hi to Munch really quick. Yeah, what's up, Munch? We're doing good here. When I say doing good, we're surviving here. If you haven't noticed, prices are going up for everything. Try to prepare. You never know when things are going to go bad. I'm stocked up. I'm not saying you have to or should, but you might want to think about it. That's all I'm saying. All right. I'm going to take one more hit here. All right. Peace, everybody. I hope everything goes your way. I hope things are okay for you. I'll do this again, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. Stay high, bitches.